Hi, squaddies. This is, as Sophie's away, I'm going to give you some Arsenal pointers um, for what's going on right now, obviously. Three things to discuss, nice and short, while Sophie's in the air. Okay. Number one, I think looking at what the Arsenal are doing right now, the way we've started the season, I think we've got a little bit of momentum, which is good. So one of the first things I'd like to see is the renewal contracts of Bukayo Saka and William Saliba. I would love to see that happen, hopefully before the window's out, but definitely by Christmas. Definitely by Christmas. Between now and then, definitely need to get these guys, these quality young players tied up, fully renewed and raring to go. 4, 5, 6 years. Actually, 5, 6 years I'd like to see. 4 years, a couple of seasons, and then you're looking to be in the same position, aren't you? So I would definitely like to see 5 years on both. I think it's really important for the squad, the fan base, the manager, to be honest with you. And yeah, you know, William Saliba's been outstanding, hasn't he? Let's be honest. I know small sample size, but the eye test says he is absolutely quality. So that's what we look at. That's what we go on. Hopefully, he can keep it up and the team could keep winning. That's the other key. As long as the team keep winning, and we like them clean sheets. I've got to admit, love the clean sheets, doing the business. Saka, we're not having to rely on Bukayo Saka now. For 2 seasons, we've relied on this young man. Very impressive young man. He's going to get his time. But now we've got Jesus at the top. Teams are going to have to worry about Jesus. So Saka's going to have a good season. Saka's got help now, which is what we needed. And just get him renewed, Arsenal. Come on. Get both of these guys renewed, and we're in a good place. All right? So that's number one. Move on to number 2. So before the window closes, the minimum amount of recruitment is probably 2 players we need. I know there's still a weakness in that midfield that if there's injuries, we might be a little bit short. I know there's players there who can play there. I'm not saying there aren't, but horses for courses. I still believe a Tielemans would be a good signing before the window's out. And a wide player, you know, Neto from Wolves is a really, really good player, really decisive player. That's one. Musa Diaby at Leverkusen is another. And I believe Wilfried Zaha has been mentioned. Maybe not the profile age-wise, but let's be honest, production-wise, Wilfried Zaha is probably the most productive out of them all, considering. And, you know, I believe he's a gooner as well. So wouldn't it be interesting to see? He's got 1 year left on his Palace contract. And, you know, we've seen him absolutely torch a couple of teams since we played them. And I just think for 2-3 seasons, Wilfried Zaha could be absolutely devastating for the Arsenal. And sometimes, you know, he's not going to cost that much money really when he's only got 1 year left. So if you brought him in, he definitely could hit the ground running, especially over a team that we've got who dominate the ball. We'll get plenty of opportunities to go 1v1 with a fullback, etc. Anyway, whether it's Neto, Diaby, or Zaha, still think Arsenal need to do that business, get someone else in, because if there's any injuries or people are not producing the goods, you've got to be able to change it around. And there's nothing that whets the appetite and gets people playing like competition. So that was number 2. Number 3 is I think the fan base has been absolutely outstanding. We've had all sorts going on in the past, eruptions in the fan base and everything. Yeah, everybody definitely deserves and has their own opinion. But you know what, Gooners, you deserve this start, especially what we've endured over the time. Support the regime, support Mikel Arteta. You know, all or nothing. A lot of people were looking at it with a bit of trepidation, I believe, like it weren't going to happen, like it was going to reflect poorly on our football club, but it didn't. It actually, you know, when you look behind that curtain and you see what Mikel's trying to do with the young team, he's trying to get everybody up to speed, everybody on the same page, physically, mentally, and through the heart. You know, the heart has to be in the right place. You know, that emotion that you hear Mikel speak about all the time that's the connection with the fans, that emotional connection with the fan base. And I thought the fan base has been absolutely outstanding. Even last season, a lot of the time were outstanding. This season, we're seeing it more and more. Likeable team. New players have come in. New players have hit the ground running. Saliba's hit the ground running. You know, we look a lot better team. Obviously, there's sterner tests ahead. We know that, but could only play who we're playing. And 3 wins out of 3, we take that. You know, big game against Fulham coming up. I think Arsenal are going to win the game 3-1. I think Fulham have started pretty well, but we're at home. Can't deny us a home victory. Or should I go 3-0? I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0. I like clean sheets. So Arsenal to win the game 3-0. Gabriel Jesus to get on the score sheet. He was unlucky last week not to get on the score sheet, but he makes it. He makes the Emirates his again. And he gets 1 or 2 goals and we win the game pretty comfortably. Got to deal with Mitrovic. We know the threat of Mitrovic in the air. So it's going to be a tough one. But I'm going Arsenal 3-0. All right. It might even be more, might be less, but any win is a good win. And keep racking those points up. We know how difficult it is because we've seen starting the season, we've seen other teams drop points here, there, and everywhere. So we keep hearing the same old spillage, don't we? The same old narrative. Oh, you haven't played anybody. But some of the others have played teams and dropped points. So you can only beat what's in front of you. So come on, Arsenal. Go and beat this Fulham team, get 3 points, and keep us at the top of the league. Squaddies, take good care. Sophie, safe journey to the UK, and you're going to be at the game. So look after yourself. Take good care, everyone.